How top students study. 6 methods that actually work. The truth about studying like top students. Many people believe top students are born smart. This is not true. Top students are made, not born. They do not study longer than everyone else. They study differently. They do not rely on talent. They rely on systems. They do not wait for motivation. They build habits that work even when motivation is gone. This article will show you how top students really study. Not the myths, not the fake tricks, but real methods that work. These methods are simple, they are proven, and they are friendly for total beginners. You do not need high IQ. You do not need expensive tools. You do not need perfect English. You only need the right way. Why most people study hard but learn little. Many students study every day, but they forget everything after the test. They read books again and again. They highlight pages with many colors. They watch videos for hours. They feel busy, but they do not feel confident. This happens because busy is not the same as effective. Most people use passive study. Passive study feels safe. Passive study feels easy, but passive study is weak. Reading is passive. Watching is passive. Listening without thinking is passive. Your brain stays quiet. Your brain does not work hard. And what the brain does not work for, it does not remember. Top students understand this truth early. They know learning is not about time. Learning is about effort in the brain. Effort is not stress. Effort is thinking. The one rule top students follow. Top students follow one simple rule. If it feels easy, it is not working. Real learning feels a little uncomfortable. It feels slow. It feels challenging. That feeling means your brain is growing. This is the same as muscle training. Easy weight does not build strength. Hard weight does. Your brain is the same. Top students do not avoid difficulty. They use it. Method 1. Active recall, the core habit of top students. Active recall is the most powerful study method. It is simple, but most students do not use it. Active recall means you try to remember. You do not look at the answer first. You ask your brain a question, then you try to answer from memory. This feels hard, this feels slow, this feels uncomfortable. That is why it works. Passive study versus active recall. Passive study looks like this. You read your notes, you watch a video, you feel like you understand, but you never test yourself. Active recall looks different. You close the book, you stop the video, you ask yourself questions. What is this idea? Why does it work? How can I explain it? You force your brain to search. That search builds strong memory. Why active recall works? Your brain remembers what it uses. When you recall information, you strengthen the memory path. Each recall makes the path stronger, like walking the same road again and again. Soon, the road becomes clear. Top students use this every day. They do not wait for exams. They practice recall from day one. How total beginners can use active recall. You do not need special tools. Here are simple ways. After reading one page, close the book. Ask yourself, what did I just read? Say the answer out loud. If you cannot answer, open the book again. Read slowly, then try again. Another way is simple questions. Write questions on paper. Write answers on another page. Test yourself daily. This is how learning becomes strong. A common fear about active recall. Many beginners say this, I feel stupid when I cannot remember. This feeling is normal. This feeling is good. Forgetting during practice is not failure. It is training. Top students fail safely. They fail during study, so they succeed during exams. Method 2. Spaced repetition. How top students beat forgetting. Your brain forgets fast. This is normal. After one day, you forget most new information. After 1 week, you forget even more. Top students do not fight forgetting. They plan for it. This is called spaced repetition. What is spaced repetition? Spaced repetition means review over time, not all at once, not at the last minute. You review today, then tomorrow, then after 3 days, then after 1 week. Each time your brain remembers better. The memory becomes long-term. Why cramming fails? Cramming means studying everything in one day. It feels productive, but it is weak. Your brain stores the information short-term. After the test, it disappears. Top students avoid cramming. They study a little, but often. Simple spaced repetition for beginners. You do not need apps. You only need a calendar. Day 1, learn new material. Day 2, quick review. Day 4, another review. Day 7, test yourself again. Short sessions are enough. 10 minutes is better than 0. Consistency beats intensity. Method 3, studying with clear goals. Top students never study blindly. They always know why they study. They do not say, I will study English today. They say, I will learn 10 new words and use them. Clear goals give direction. Why vague goals fail? Vague goals feel safe, but they are useless. Your brain needs a target. Without a target, you feel tired quickly. With a target, you feel progress. Progress builds motivation. How to set beginner-friendly study goals. Keep goals small. 1 page, 1 topic, 1 skill. Finish it completely. Then stop. This builds confidence. Confidence builds momentum. Momentum builds success. The hidden mindset of top students. Top students think long-term. They do not chase quick results. They trust the process. They know small actions matter. They know boring habits win. This mindset is learnable. End of part 1. In this part, you learned the foundation. You learned how top students think. You learned why active recall works. You learned how spaced repetition beats forgetting. You learned why clear goals matter. Part 2. How top students stay focused, manage time, and avoid burnout. In Part 1, you learned how top students think. Now you will learn how they act. This part is about focus, about time, about energy. Because good methods fail if your mind is tired. Top students protect their energy. Method 4. Deep focus. How top students enter learning mode. Top students do not multitask. They do one thing at a time. They do not study with phone in hand. They do not switch tabs every minute. They create silence. Silence helps the brain think. Why multitasking destroys learning. Your brain cannot focus on 2 things. It only switches fast. Each switch costs energy. Each switch breaks attention. After many switches, your brain feels tired, but nothing is learned deeply. Top students know this. They remove distractions first. The simple focus setup. You do not need a perfect room. You need a clear space. Desk, chair, 1 book or 1 screen. Phone away, notifications off. This is enough. The 25-minute rule. Top students use time blocks. They do not study for hours. They study in short, focused sessions. 25 minutes, then a short break. This keeps the brain fresh. During those minutes, they focus fully. No checking messages, no scrolling, only learning. Why short sessions work. The brain likes limits. A clear end reduces stress. You tell your brain, this will not last forever. so the brain cooperates. Method 5. Learning by teaching. The secret skill of top students. Top students explain what they learn. They teach others, or they teach themselves. Explaining reveals understanding. If you cannot explain it, you do not understand it. The power of simple explanation. Top students explain in simple words, not complex words, not long sentences. Simple means clear. Clear means strong understanding. How beginners can learn by teaching. You do not need students. After studying, explain the topic out loud. Imagine a beginner listening. Use simple words. If you get stuck, that's a signal. Go back, fix the gap, then explain again. This method builds confidence fast. Method 6. Reflection. How top students improve every day. Top students do not just study. They review their learning process. They ask questions. What worked today? What did not work? What can be better tomorrow? This is reflection. Why reflection is powerful. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Without reflection, you repeat mistakes. With reflection, you improve naturally. Top students grow faster because they learn from themselves. A simple reflection routine. At the end of the day, ask 3 questions. What did I learn today? What was difficult? What will I change tomorrow? Write short answers. 2 minutes is enough. Avoiding burnout. The hidden advantage of top students. Top students rest on purpose. They do not feel guilty for resting. Rest is part of learning. A tired brain cannot learn. Smart rest versus lazy rest. Smart rest restores energy. Short walks, stretching, sleep. Lazy rest drains energy. Endless scrolling, late nights. Top students choose smart rest. Consistency beats motivation. Top students do not wait to feel inspired. They show up even on bad days. Small effort, every day. This builds trust with yourself. Trust creates discipline. Discipline creates freedom. A day in the life of a top student. Short study session, clear goal, deep focus. Break. Active recall, spaced review. Short reflection, then rest. Nothing extreme, just smart. The big lesson from Part 2. Top students are not robots. They manage focus, they protect energy, they learn with awareness. This is why they last long. This is why they succeed. End of Part 2. Now you know all 6 methods: active recall, spaced repetition, clear goals, deep focus, learning by teaching, reflection. Part 3. Build the system. Study like top students every day. You now know the 6 methods, but methods alone are not enough. Top students win because they use a system. A system works even when motivation is low. A system removes decision fatigue. You do not ask, "What should I do today?" You already know. Why systems beat motivation. Motivation is unstable. Some days you feel strong, some days you feel tired. Top students do not depend on feelings. They depend on structure. Structure creates safety. When life is busy, the system keeps you moving. The simple study system of top students. This system is beginner-friendly. It is not complex. It has 3 steps: prepare, study, review. That's all. Step 1. Prepare before you study. Preparation reduces stress. Before studying, you answer 3 questions. What will I study? How long will I study? What result do I want? Clear answers create focus, no confusion. Example of simple preparation. You do not say, "I will study math." You say, "I will study fractions for 25 minutes." This is clear. Your brain likes clarity. Step 2. Study with the 6 methods. Now you study. You use active recall. You test yourself. You focus deeply. No distractions. You study in short sessions. You explain what you learn. Learning becomes active.
Step 3. Review and reflect. After studying, you review briefly. Then you reflect. What did I understand? What confused me? This closes the loop. Learning becomes complete. How top students use this system daily. They do not study all day. They study with intention. 1 or 2 focused sessions are enough. They repeat this daily. Small steps, strong results. A beginner daily study plan. This plan is simple. Anyone can follow it. Morning or afternoon, 1 session. Prepare for 2 minutes, study for 25 minutes, review for 5 minutes. Done. That is success. Weekly review. How top students improve fast. Once a week, top students look back. They ask, "What did I learn this week? What worked well? What should I change?" This keeps the system alive. How to stay consistent long-term. Consistency is the real secret, not intensity. Top students aim for minimum effort. They ask, "What is the smallest action I can do today?" Small actions are easy to repeat. Easy actions build habits. Habits build identity. Identity shift. Think like a top student. Top students do not say, "I try to study." They say, "I am a learner." Identity guides behavior. When you see yourself as a learner, studying feels natural. How to build this identity. Keep promises to yourself. Small promises. Study for 10 minutes. Review 1 topic. Each success builds trust. Trust builds identity. Dealing with bad days. Bad days happen. Top students expect them. They do not quit. They reduce effort. 5 minutes is enough. Showing up matters more than performance. The long game. Top students think long-term. They do not rush. They trust compound growth. 1 hour a day for 1 year beats 10 hours once. Learning is not a race. You do not compete with others. You compete with yesterday. Slow progress is still progress. Final message to beginners. You are not behind. You are starting. Every top student started small. The difference is not intelligence. The difference is direction. Your next action. Choose 1 method. Use it today. Do not wait for perfection. Start simple. Start now. If this message hit you, then don't just watch and leave. Like this video, share it to someone who needs this wake-up, and subscribe to this channel. Study yourself 1 hour a day. We are building a different breed here, a new generation of doers, people who don't wait for permission, people who build themselves daily, people who compound quietly and become untouchable over time. Hit subscribe, join the movement. 1 hour a day, every day. And in 1 year, your future self will not recognize you anymore. Let's grow. Let's execute. Let's dominate our own potential. Subscribe now and start becoming the person nobody can compete with.